2,500, 3,000 years ago, there was state of Italy. You had the Greeks and you had the Persians. And the Italians took all over due to the position they had. The Persians and the Romans, out of the fear of the Greeks, they became very close. Iranian flags carries Italian flags exactly 90 degrees upside down. Because the two nations became so close, the only way they could say who's who, they spoke each other's language and they took each other's religion at the highest level. So what happened? The Roman leaders who came in touch with the beauty of the religion, what he called Mithraism or Zoroastrianism in the later stage, they became Mithraism and Zoroastrianism. The public in Italy wanted to be like them, but that was a religion or path of belief only for the rich, the elite, the ones who came in touch with the faith of Mithra, or what called Zoroastrian. Because in Roman time, everybody still believed in the statues and everything else. The Persian culture, Zoroastrians, which covered the India and the whole of that side of Middle East, of far west, east of Asia, they believed in something which has no statue. God, we call it. Zoroastrians believe in Ahura Mazda. And to celebrate his life, they keep a fire. That is the source, essence of what it comes. We call it the soul. In Torah, later on, it became the light and the rest of it. Then, at that time, came, don't forget, that Romans were right across the Middle East. They were the rulers. They found a man called Christ who brought a belief in. But it took them 300 years and a lot of push and shoving to force. Now we found a man who says to believe in God because Christ followed the Moses. There were no statues to follow. So now the rulers of Italy had to find a way they could keep their belief in their God because they found it first from the Iranians, but it fits the popular belief as well. Understanding that the Romans had connection both between the Persians and the Middle East. They created, in the name of Christ, a new religion called Christianity, which in fact, in total essence, in every shape or form, is Mithraism. In Iran, if you were with me a few months ago, we celebrated the Nowruz, 21st of March, beginning of a spring, 12 days of Nowruz. You have 12 days of Christmas. We had it 4,000 or 5,000 years. You just got to it. You look, Mithra was born out of Virgin Mother. So is Christ. You find the 3 disciples. Read about Mithra. Then you find out that because the Romans had a full influence, they changed everything here, that all the Christianities come to look and sound exactly the same. Because they rewrote the history of the book in the version of the Christianity, according to the Mithraism. Now you understand everything. Even Mithra was born out of the Virgin Mother. So did the Christ. Now, what is the value in the true essence of the rules in Christianity? We all go back, not wanting to believe in the statues, but to believe in something that is non-tangible. Then you go back into every structure of life. You will see that we have been led to believe, because they destroyed everything before it, that what is been set to be what it seems to be. So now you tell me, what is the truth? Was ever Christ in the way it's been said? But do we all come from the spring of the same? Because another man in this corner did the same. A merchant traveling, finding people here called Christians and Jews, don't have any temples, don't have any statues to worship, and in the way coming back in Saudi Arabia, demolished all the temples with a statue. He brought the same thing in another name called Islam. The strive of the man has been in all the past centuries to bring himself to say he is made of something which is higher than himself. Worship the fire, worship the statues, now non-dimensional entity, we call it God. And with what we are teaching, you understand, it comes from the essence of the creation of the man himself. I am the beginning, I am the end. So I would like to know, what would Vatican say about the truth which is on the table? Or have we all become part of the same religion in different names, causing murders, mayhem, and now we see Vatican sets up huge mess in the Far East. In what? In believing yourself that you are the only one, or you are the creator. Now you see why Vatican is spending billions destroying everything on the internet about Mithraism. Because there is no Christianity in essence, but the